Oh yeah, we done found our groove. You can come get with it too. What's the crew?
What's up?
What was that conversation like? Well, actually, I'm gonna go back to that because I really want to know your mind on this. Y'all have the conversation, and then you see a merch drop. What goes through D1's head? What goes?
Listen, this
What
is the
goes through
highlight.
D1?
This is the highlight of the interview
I
right
want to
here.
know.
I forgot about this one, sir.
Yeah.
I forgot about this
I want
one.
to know what the conversation like what the conversation was. You don't have to give us all the detail, but I kind of want to know the gist of the conversation. But then you have that, you walk away from it, and then you see the merch drop. What goes through D1's head?
So they got some parts for out of respect for me and Lecrae's conversations that I won't mention right now. There's some elements of it that I won't mention right now. And just know that whatever level I was, taken aback at when I saw like, why is he tagging me in this video and responding to this video I did that had nothing to do with him? As much as I was taken aback at that, I was 10 times more taken aback at like, man, boy, you serious? Like, you serious? Like that stuff. So yeah, bro, that stuff ain't that. And I just noticed the amount of time between the clothes dropping and me saying something. Notice the amount of time. It was probably almost a week, you know what I mean? Because number one, I'm not on nobody's timeline, and I'm not sitting here like, boy, that conflict that the people into right now. So I gotta keep fueling the fire. Man, I'm not on nobody's timeline. I'm not trying to play them type of games. So as I sat there, I'm just like, man. And I sat, and amidst all that, I'm going through stuff with my grandpa, real life that really matters.
Right.
Personal stuff. My grandpa, in and out the hospital, he in home hospice. I'm about to start the school year up here at Tufts. I got concerts galore. I'm in Texas and Cali doing this, St. Louis, Milwaukee, doing all this. And amidst all that, I sat back for a few days, for more than a few days. I sat back for almost a week and was just like, man, really had to sit with that. And finally I came out and I said what I said in that second video. And I wanted people to know my heart behind it. It was like, you know what? Like, I don't want people to feel like that I have a personal issue with Lecrae. There's no beef at all. I've been on tour with Lecrae. We've done music together. Like there's no beef and there's no room for beef in the body of Christ. There's no room for beef, but there is room for accountability. There is room within Christianity for accountability. And my thing was this: anything that got said publicly first, for like regarding me, like a video that got publicly posted that's obviously referencing me and that tagged me in it. Oh, okay, that got put out there publicly, then I can give a public response to this. You know what I'm saying? Like I can give a public response. Oh, after we talk, the clothing line, what you call it? The clothing line gets reintroduced or put out. Cool. Then I can have a what you call it? I disagree with Tar Shims. They both had different concepts of the word. Neither one of them actually advocates sinning and calling oneself a Christian. I disagree with that because once there was an understanding, and I could tell in his first video that there was an admission that like, some elements of ratchetness do involve, sinfulness. Yeah, and we need to do away with some elements of it. I could tell that there was an understanding of that, but despite that, it was just like, but what's bigger than that is this is a catchy phrase that I've been saying, or this is something that I just want to push overall. When it comes to sin, it's not like, yo, let's keep them sins, because them sins feel good right there, boy. Like, let's keep them. But them sins over there, oh, killing people, oh, raping little kids, oh no, we can't do that. But as long as you're just doing these over here, man, look, we all like those. Like, you can't do that when it comes to stuff that's involving sin. And I know that on Lecrae's end, there was an understanding that some elements of ratchetness do involve sin, and I see that. I think that him feeling like the word was just simply like ghetto, you know, and thinking that it simply meant that.
Right.
My thing was I was here for the conversation, and in the conversation, that was something that I spoke on. That was something that I spoke on that, like, hey, it means much more than that, my brother. You know what I mean? It means much more than that. I know people in the graveyard right now, in the jail cells. I know people that are like just man, bro, like in the name of ratchetness, that the people that's just like they didn't mess their life up, you know.
That's deep.
So, and we invented the word ratchetness. This ain't something that racist white people invented and started calling us this, and we're like, hey, well, we're trying to take the meaning back. We invented the word ratchet, and we started calling it to ourselves. Like, man, like, yeah, I'm out here, I'm ratchet with it. You heard me? And celebrating that, and celebrating the drugging and the thugging and everything that came along with it. And yeah, bro,